Hey, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, everybody out there on Twitch and YouTube, wherever you are in the world, whatever time of day it is for you. I truly hope you're doing exceptionally well. Thank you for taking time out of your day to be here as always. If you are here on YouTube, make sure you hit the like button. It costs you nothing. A couple seconds of your time, maybe a couple calories burned to tap the like button. You can thank me for the calories burned later. If you're on Twitch, you might see if you have your Prime Gaming sub available. They show up every 30 days, and if you don't know what that is, you can combine your Amazon Prime subscription with your Twitch account, and they birthed this beautiful thing called Prime Gaming. Not only do you get that free sub every 30 days that you can use on whoever you want to, and I seriously don't mind if you don't use it here. I'm thankful if you do. But if you need to use it somewhere else, please do. Just use it, is my point. We all know that Big Daddy Bezos doesn't need any more of your money, okay? So use it. You also get a bunch of other super cool things depending on the games you're into, as well as like exclusive skins and perks and stuff. So worth it. It probably will in a minute. Sometimes it takes a second with YouTube. But Rachel was our first, Paper Plate Enjoyer was our second, and Rachel was also the third over on YouTube. Fourth and fifth, gasp in Spanish. What's up, Ashton? How are you, man? So, okay, are you guys just gonna count? Like, what are we? Okay. You guys are ridiculous. Anyway, so yeah, we're just cruising along at this point, y'all. We're gonna get some Ark moving here in just a minute. Before we do that, we're gonna obviously do our aim training and stuff. I am gonna end an hour earlier the day than normal. Just want to spend some time with the fam tonight, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. Really would like to. Yes, Noah's Ark. Yes, I was there for that. So I don't want to really relive that. It's kind of terrifying. They stuck me in with the elephants, accounting for my size. So, which dinosaurs appeared? Just me. I am the only dinosaur. Anyway, we're going to get started a little bit quicker today. I'd like to try that out today. A little less just chatting, a little bit more just getting into things. So, you guys know the deal. Most important thing that I can tell you guys is that life is way too difficult to do alone. That's it. Doesn't matter if you literally take anything else from this stream. That is my life motto. It stems from my faith in Christ. And as a consequence of that, I'm going to encourage you to do three things. First is to find Christ. Second is to find friendship. And third is to find community, so that when life hits the fan, you can pray to an infinite God who loved you enough to send his son to die for you, effectively bridging the gap between us and him that our behavior created. And the second piece is friendship. Friendship's there for when you need those one-on-one conversations to help anchor yourself and connect into reality. Cannot tell you how much friendship has come in clutch for me when I just need to talk and get something off my chest. Third is community. Community is there for when life hits the fan practically. Maybe you are literally drowning in something because you can't seem to get above water, metaphorically. Maybe you're working 60-hour weeks, but you just can't quite make ends meet. Or maybe you've lost a job. You need to pay your rent. Community is going to have a much easier time helping you with those very practical, large-scale needs than your clear 4 closest friends. Plain and simple. I'm also going to pray for you guys real quick, and then we're going to get started in the aim training, and then hopefully move relatively quickly into the Ark situation. My son is slobbering on my wife's face. Should have put me with the Bears, true. Could have been warmer. How did the doctor's appointment go yesterday? Honestly, great. It was a checkup for our middle kiddo. Normal stuff. Nothing crazy at all. So, thankful for that for sure. How are things in your world? Things starting to settle out, hopefully? With the house especially? I know that was a lot. But I'm going to pray for you guys real quick. We're going to get into the things here, okay? God, thank you so much for today and for every person here, regardless of their faith or personal beliefs. I pray that you would use me as a vessel in each person's life that's here. While I may not be doing the competitive gaming stuff today, and basically this week and last week, it has been a time to really refresh and refill and get right back into what I believe you've called me into, which is to be in the competitive scene. I pray you would chase off the voices in the back of my head that tell me that I'm never going to make it, and that the true competitive scene mocks me and doesn't see me as anybody who's worth even paying attention to. Not because I want to be worth anything, but because I want to have the space and authority in the space to speak into the things that are going on, speak into gamers' lives in a way that is true and meaningful. I pray that I wouldn't lose sight of that in the menial tasks that I'm doing to get there. Please continue to use me, continue to build this content to a place that it allows our family to be completely independent. Thank you for all the blessings you're pouring out on our family. I am trusting you with that outcome. I'm thankful to see what you're going to do. Help us to see you clearly, and every step that we take, would it be right in step with you. In Jesus' name, amen. Hey, seriously, thank you for being here, man. I do know that many of you are not Christians. I will always be thankful that you have chosen to spend time here hanging out while I pray anyway. It is very meaningful to me, so thank you for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Getting better, and I'm getting less anxious. Praise God, man. Truly thankful for that. I've been specifically, and I'm not joking, I've been specifically praying over you that your anxiety would dwindle in the midst of your circumstances. So I'm really thankful to hear that. I'm going to talk to my doctor at my follow-up to see a psychologist, so hopefully she'll agree with that. Honestly, I think you can get that I think you can see a psychologist without your primary care physician having to refer you. I think that's one of the very few doctors that you can get, like specialized doctors, that you don't need your primary care physician to get to, but I could be very wrong. And your primary care may also have a really good suggestion too. So I'm not saying you shouldn't, I'm just saying keep that in mind. What's up, Coffee? Good to see you. All right. Today, it's more aim training before we get into, I mean, obviously we need to aim train in order to hit the dinos. So can I tell you guys, for the first time in a while, I have the itch to go play Overwatch. I haven't played in a while, so that's probably a lot of it. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. I think today is on micro adjustments. I mean, I really appreciate that. Thank you. I'll look into doing it myself if possible, just to get it done sooner. In the end, with everything going on, I'll be thankful for the issues because they brought me closer to Christ. 100%. 100%. That's been my case as well. Anytime I've gone through some sincere difficulty in my life, every single time it has brought me closer. And that's, I think, what's really cool. Like, this is going to get a little preachy for a second, so some of you, this isn't going to be your cup of tea, so I respect it if you need to get out of here, but I'd like you to stick around if you'd be willing. I think it's really interesting to me that in my life as a Christian, I've kind of noticed that whenever things hit the fan, I have two tendencies. And the first is to just run from God and try and deal with it myself. The second, and the most successful by far, is when I look to him and trust his leadership. And man, can't tell you enough how much I really value that. So let me change the category over on Twitch. I could not miss Ark. What's up, Jacketed You? Great to see you back in the chat. I hope you're well. Ark it's old Ark too. I understand now that there might be I don't know if it's like a sequel or whatever. It's not Ark 2, but like there's Ark Survival Evolved, which is what we're playing today, and I think there's another one. How are you doing? I'm doing great, honestly, doing very well. That's the warm-up, and we got a new high score, so that's good. I probably would have done it better if I hadn't paused, but because it's a warm-up, I'm not as worried about it. Ark Survival Evolved is the first Ark Survival. Ascended is the remaster. Okay, got it. Okay, so it's just a remaster I'm missing out on. I'd love to have had the remaster for today, but I didn't want to spend any money. We're still figuring out the getting out of debt thing, you know what I'm saying? We're to rerun that. Slightly better than last time. I'll take that. Honestly, I'm not going to read into that one too much. The old version is actually what we just established, Dakota. You must have been, your ears must have been burning. How are you, buddy? ASE is better OG Ark. Fair enough. So was it just like a graphics overhaul, or what did they do to the remaster? Wow. Doing pretty well there. Shroud 34. Thanks for the follow. Sorry for the atrocity you're seeing if you know who Shroud is and you're watching me aim train. Ooh. I'll get there. ASE is on Unreal 4 and ASA is on Unreal 5. Okay, so it was just an improved engine. Gotcha. What's up, Golden Wolf? Thanks so much for the follow over on Twitch. Hope you're doing well. Welcome. Way less bugs on Ascended. Okay, that's good to know. Super cool. They also reworked the maps. It's the same maps, but they are reimagined. Okay, that's kind of cool. Honestly, setting a new personal best today is really a really good thing just in general, so. Sorry about that, guys. Just went ahead and muted for a second. Yeah, that one I could tell you wasn't my best. It was super shaky. So I think I was just holding the mouse improperly there. We'll restart that one. This has been a downhill slope, which is not good. So these are the first 2 times I did it, which was last week. This is this time. So let's just replay that. Yeah, I felt like that one was going to be better. Okay. So not only did we go from like downward to just focusing and setting a new personal best, I think that there was just like I needed to kind of shift the way that I was thinking about the mouse. And so one of the things that I learned last week, if I remember right, this is the right set of exercises. Let me go look. Yeah. This was when I changed my posture for the first time and noticed a lot of it. And feeling like my sensitivity may actually still be too high. That, I think, may be a consistent theme, but it's not so high that it's what's holding me back. It's just a problem. So I think that while it's not a tremendously better, the big thing that I'm taking away from this, and the reason I'm okay moving on from it, is because we started here. First run was really high. Then I slowed up. Then I did today's, and then I bounced right back. So this one just was a fluke in my mind. So this is really good. I'm happy with that. That's, could it be better? Of course it could be better. But for today's context, I think it's probably fine. All right, hold on. I know I'm way off on that, so we're just going to... Not sure how I feel about this one. Okay, better than last time. So in and of itself is a good thing. I'm happy with an improvement. I'm not sure that I'm worried about knocking it out of the park. Because last time we were consistently around this score and we added quite a bit better. We added another personal best. So I'm happy with that. Like the consistency there is good. We're going to move right along. I'm really, truly okay with that. Is this one called target switch control? Feeling like we may have to redo this one. We'll see. Yeah, so our last one was 22. That's not a huge difference, granted. But I do want to at least hit my personal best or do better. So we're going to give myself a second to just rest. I started kind of feeling myself tensing up there, so I'm going to give my body a second to rest. And we'll move on, and we'll do this one again, that is. I really do want to see myself at least hit my personal best. But ideally, I mean, I've set new personal bests on each of the exercises, I believe, today. With the exception of one. Maybe? Maybe. No, I think I actually have set personal bests on each of them. Hopefully all of you guys are doing well today. More verticality graphics, if that makes sense. You said that a while ago. I'm not sure that I do understand what you were saying, though, if I'm being honest. Feel pretty good about this one. I think this is a new personal best. Yep. Truly happy with that. That much of an improvement is really good. Going from a 22 personal best, dipping below my getting my worst score and then bouncing back to one of my highest scores. What's interesting is so far, this has been a consistent thing that's happened. Even over the last couple of days of aim training, no matter what the exercise was, it seems like it takes that first run to kind of break the rust off. And the second run, I set a new personal best. So that's kind of cool. Happy with that. Now, this one's the actual benchmark. So the way, in case any of you haven't been here for the others, the first of each of these scenarios in the playlist is meant to be a warm-up for whatever the thing is that I'm learning. The next ones, basically the first is a warm-up, and the last is the actual benchmark to see if I'm provably controlling everything better or doing whatever it is. In this case, it would be managing my micro adjustments well. And then this last one is going to be that same kind of concept, but it's the actual benchmark. Feels good, I would say. Okay, so not my personal best, though. So, but above last week, so I'll give myself a second. I do want to set a new personal best on this one. I think I'm capable of it. This is one that, if I remember right, we placed in the 80, like just above the 80th percentile in this one. And unfortunately now, we're falling a bit, so I do want to see if I can bounce back like I have earlier today. So we'll see if we can get that last run here in just a second. But I do want to set a personal best, so even if it takes me a couple runs, I'm going to do that. Ooh. Going further downward. Okay. So I got a really good first run on this. This one may be proving to be a challenging one for me, which is interesting because, like, all of the training exercises have led up to the benchmark. They're all the same concept. But for some reason, when I get to the benchmark, I really struggle. And that's been the case on pretty much all of these exercises. So I'm not sure why that is, but it's just an interesting observation I've had. Okay. I think this one's probably my best one out of the 3 today. Yep. And a new high score. I will take that. That is a W. Every single one of these, I have made a new personal best on. That's big. That's really big. You know what else is massive? My love for Jesus. Can I get an amen? My wife looking at me like... Okay. Swap scenes here real quick. Call that done. I'll pull up Ark. It's time. Is he getting hungry maybe, honey? He's really tired. He napped during the time he was with me. Are you sure he's tired? He slept for probably at least 30 or 45 minutes. So he probably is hungry, I'm thinking, because I didn't feed him during that time at all. I can try, yeah, with him crying. I can do that. Yeah, bring him on over. Hi. Hello, baby. Let me hear that intro. I don't know if it's going to play it or not. I'll try it. Oh, here we go. Let me pull up Ark Survival, the actual scene. I think I muted the in-game music, though, if I'm being honest. Sorry. You guys should still be able to hear it once we get into the game. I do want to increase my XP multiplier. Let's just send it through the ceiling. Uh-oh. Maybe still on the graph, though. Why, my dude? It's a great question, man. I'm sure a lot of people ask that when they look at me. We're gonna do this because I'm only playing it today, so like 300% XP is probably good. Be able to fly through stuff. I'm gonna hit one blade of, I don't even remember, one thing, and we'll do that. Oh, this game looks so good. Okay, we gotta pause it though. We gotta pause. Wifey's gonna be right back, and then my arms will be ready to take on the dinos. Should I kick some dinosaur tail? You don't care at all, do you? Yeah, he does not care about anything right now. Not Ragnarok? No, the island for me. I never got past the island. I never even finished the island. You ready? 1, 2. All right, now that we don't have baby, let's slay some dinos, huh? Okay, let's remember how to play this game. I pull up my inventory. Okay. How do I? Okay, so it's O. Okay. Oh, did you guys see my character? I guess he's partially covered up by the fact that you guys are there, man. I assume you guys can hear the game, yes? Okay. Yes, you can hear. Perfect. Okay, so we've got more engrams. Is that not a stick I can pick up? Okay. Wait, I can't hear? Can you hear that? Did it pull itself out of the list again? Mother trucker. And now? I bet you can. Oh boy. Oh no. I don't remember how to craft. How do I craft? Okay. I need flint. Okay, so we need to craft one of these first, right? Stone, thatch, wood. To pick up a piece of wood. Wood? Wood. That's a stone. Hello? More stone. We've leveled up. Can I have a piece of wood, please? Rachel. Jeez. Okay, I don't like that the default keybind is I. Who uses that like that? Psychopaths. Okay, thatch and wood. So how do you make a, gosh dang it. Okay, I'm changing that. Can't hear still? Wait, what? Freaking Ark is making this way too difficult, I'm gonna be honest. You should still be able to hear it. It's gonna be pretty quiet, but you should be able to hear it. Let me make sure it doesn't have a remap on the audio here. Hang on. I do want it to be... Oh, we also need that not to be on Epic. My computer is streaming at the same time. Turn off motion blur. That's gross. Apply. Audio. So you can't... It doesn't, like, redirect its own audio anywhere. Right? Yeah, we do need to change this, though. How do I... Let's see. Inventory. Where is it at? Look up, iron sights, reload, melee, toggle. Am I blind? Oh, your inventory. Why are we calling it your inventory? Why we gotta be extra about it? Oops. Dang it. It's not what I want. Shoot. Where did it go? Oh, I didn't save it. Okay, we're good. Golly. Can you hear it now? Surely you can hear it now. We have more engrams. Wait, what? Oh, we have another point. Ah. Now we have the engrams. Got it. Okay. Can we craft anything? Okay, so we need to get more thatch. Okay, perfect. Now craft. I've forgotten how to play this game. It's been forever. Jacketed you, if you're here, can you not hear the game still? I need to know, because that's like... I got no sound still. Rach, do you mind tuning into the stream really quick? I'm getting told there's no sound, but that doesn't make any sense. Anything? You can hear, not me, the game. You can hear the game, it's just quiet. You can't hear the game? What the heck, man? All right, hang on, chat. You can see the volume's on. I can hear everything. I'll be honest with you, I'm very confused. Wonder if it's one of those like older things. Hang on. Got some cooking to do. Got some cooking. Hold on. So go app and device preferences, right? It's okay, so it's already routing. It says to Elgato game. Although so is Discord for some reason. Well, I'm gonna try rebooting the game because I haven't changed any settings. If I can't get this sound to work, guys, I'm not gonna stream a whole game without sound. Let me see if we can figure this out, chat. Hang on. Okay. Uh-oh. I don't have anything to fight you. Leave me alone. Can you guys hear anything? You guys still not hear anything? Rachel, are you on? You got sound? Okay. Oh my gosh, it didn't save my freaking keybind. Wait, what? Why? Okay. I'm gonna just put this on the old one then. Apply, it's working. Okay, so somehow restarting the game fixed everything. But I'm glad we could fix it, because that means we can keep playing Ark. Yeah, you just stay over there for a minute. Let me craft something to defend myself. Okay, no, stay there a little longer, because apparently I still need to... It's just gonna give me mostly thatch, but that's okay. We need more of that anyway. Crafting! Give me a spear. And don't we need to make more than one of these? Because I feel like they break. Drop the seed. I don't care about that. All right, here we go. Oh, ow. 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 Oh, he's a level 33. What do you mean? Oh, I'm so cooked. I'm going to get destroyed by a Dilophosaur, whatever this thing is. I can't see. Run away! I made a mistake. I just noticed he's a level 33. Is everything else this high level? Oh, he's still chasing. Oh no 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 no. Stay back. Back, I said. No. He is still chasing. Think about trying that RuneScape Dragon Wilds? No, I've not been a huge RuneScape guy at any point in my life. Did we lose him? Chat, I think we shook him. I think he's gone. He's still chasing. I am so cooked. Okay, run away. We'll spend some of my score, my points in, like, let's see, melee damage. Where's he at? Did he really stop chasing now? Wait, did we unironically lose him? Is he running towards me again? Are you heckin' kidding me? Uh-oh. All right. We did it. No one died. Pog. Oh, I definitely thought I was going to die there. Well, yep, so did my guy, apparently, because I've now crapped myself. Okay. We definitely should probably make another spear, because they break, don't they? The spears. What are we missing? We need more wood and fiber. Okay. Hey, thanks, Loaf. Appreciate that for real. Hope things are going well for you in your world. Okay, let's go ahead and grab some more fiber. I was worried about the berries. Ugh. Okay. So, we have a lot of engrams to spend. Let's make sure we can get all the clothing, and then we'll start working on the hatch foundations, the hatch wall, or thatch walls is what they're called. And then the thatch ceiling, thatch door frames. And then we'll work on storage boxes, I think, after that. Okay, let's go get a drink. Definitely gonna need to have some agua for as much as I've been getting wrecked. Okay. So, oh, that's right. We have a point, which I think will unlock even more engrams, right? Yes. Okay. Single-use spawn points. How many points do I have? Okay. We'll finish that out, and then we'll do the water skin maybe later when we're worried about moving. Okay. So the next thing then we need to do is we need to craft a foundation. Okay, we need more fiber. More fiber! More! Gimme. Was there two of these, like, stacked on top of each other? What is happening? By the way, hello, Denalid. Welcome to the chaos. Glad you're here. foundation. I think... How many of these can we make? Craft all. Okay, so you can press A. What were we missing for another one? Probably more fiber. Okay. I'd like to have 4. And actually, I'd like to have 6 if I can really help it. So now we have... That's 5. And then we'll go ahead and put more into weight. And then we got more points. I'm not as worried about these things. Probably want to work on a mortar and pestle. Whatever. How are you supposed to pronounce that? And then we're going to grab our... where you at? Look at these. We do want one more of those. More weights. The narcotic, I think, is a thing we want to have. Spark powder. I don't remember what you use spark powder for early. So I don't know if that's worth spending. We'll figure that out later. Okay. So, go into our inventory. That is not inventory. This is. Oh, but I did need to actually do that. What are we missing? Fiber. Big surprise. All right. More fiber. More. Do I have any seeds I can get rid of? Because I don't really need to be clogging my inventory. Okay, no. So now, make gunpowder, which is in bullets. I need more bullets. Yeah, no, I think we're good on bullets for right now. The thing is, I don't have a gun. It does make it kind of hard to use the bullets. Okay, so 4. Oh, I forgot this is free form. Okay. Let's just build kind of in a little ways, I guess, for now. Okay, now we need walls. And it's 2, 4, 6, 9 walls and a door frame. Walk into a bar. So we need more of the we need more thatch and fiber. Okay. I just want to make sure we're ready for nighttime. I don't want to die at night. Okay. So crafting. We needed, did we say 9 walls? Wait, what are we down? Thatch, I think, probably at that point. That's okay. We'll grab these. Actually, we can put those there. So we're gonna go 4. Oh, and that's right. These walls are fairly short as well. So we actually might want to go up another as well, but we aren't super worried about it right this moment. We are missing thatch, which I think in order to get more thatch than wood, you use a pickaxe. It's been a while since I've done that. Oops, used to pressing and holding tab for inventory. Food's starting to get low. We're gonna get weight to 200 and then we'll stop spending points in that. A wooden club is only really meant to knock things out. Bolas may not be a bad idea, but I would like to get the bow and arrow. That would probably be a good call to start spending those. Oh, okay, that's right. There was other things we had to do on the way. It's fine. Can I leave this? Okay. Getting a fair amount of thatch here. Okay. So we needed 9. We've done 4. We need 5 more at most. How many can we craft? We can craft 4. What would we be missing? More fiber. Okay, we'll go ahead and craft all, and then we'll put our pickaxe away. We'll grab some more fiber. We should be able to go ahead and craft that other one now. It's funny, as soon as I changed that keybind, I'm now trying to reach over for the letter I. So let me ask you, because there's a handful of you here right now, right? Overwatch is obviously my main squeeze and will continue to be. Just to be clear, I'm not landing the journey. I'm not abandoning Overwatch. But I do want to ask you, how many of you guys would be like open to the idea of other types of content like Ark or 7 Days to Die being on this same channel? Or do you think it would honestly be better to just create a separate channel for it? Honestly, like, what do you guys think? As my community who actually watches my content, your opinion matters to me, so I'm asking you guys. Okay, so we got that. Now we need to do a door frame. And then we need more fiber for the door. Okay, we'll go grab more fiber for a door. Okay. The door placed. Nice. We have 4 walls. Well, a bit more than 4, but you love Ark. Honestly, I think I could get into Ark if I really just put some time in. And I loved it when I played it. I will be back. Okay, I'll see you when you get back. I kind of want to get a storage container, but we need to get this. Oh, we need to kill stuff for that. Okay. What do we need for this? It's fiber, some hide. Mostly fiber for the... Okay, let's do that. Let's do this. And then we'll work on getting stuff for the... stuff to keep me, you know, put some clothes on me, so to speak. I think this is probably my biggest pet peeve with Ark is the open placement, which I think is actually what a lot of people prefer about this game or like enjoy about it. But as someone who is OCD, if it doesn't line up perfectly, it drives me bonkers. And I'm already fairly bonkers, just ask any of my friends. Okay. So if you just hit T, and we'll basically just take everything except for the materials we're going to be using to craft stuff out of my inventory. Okay. So, crafting. Oh, we have more engrams. We'll worry about that in a minute. Crafting. So we need more fiber. That's really the big thing we need to work on. So let's grab some more of that. We'll also be able to get more berries, which is good. Have a little early food and all that fun jazz. Oh, there we go. Apparently I wasn't looking at it well enough. We are almost done adding points to weight. We'll worry about the engrams in a moment. Okay. So now, crafting. We want this, this, this. And we're going to need the shoes and the hat as well, I think. Okay, so it's E to equip. This looks so goofy on this character. I mean, the character himself looks goofy, though, so that's fair. So we need 50 fiber. 75 fiber is all we're missing to complete the set here. So we'll just go. I know we had some already, but we'll go until we collected an additional 75 fiber. Because, I mean, it's not like we won't use it early in the game like this. So do certain, do certain plants give you more fiber than others? I never did figure that out when I played this last. And then the legs, or the feet. I'll go ahead and throw the seeds out. Not worried about starting a farm this early. Okay. So we're just going to transfer everything in. We aren't worried about the hide right now. Only tames can increase the fiber yields. Yeah, depending on which tame. I do vaguely remember that. Okay. So now at this point, I'd like to get... it'd be... What is that? So that's 1, 2, 3, 6, 8... 10 walls. 10 more walls would be... What do we need for 10 more walls? We need 70 fiber, 100 thatch, and 20 wood. So let's go see what we can do about the wood and the thatch. And then we'll worry about the ceiling afterward. Okay, we probably just need one more small tree here. And then we should be good there, and then it's just a matter of getting the fiber. Gosh, my English is bad, so is mine, and it's my only language I speak, so don't feel too bad. All right, last point into weight for a while. We're going to worry about the engrams once we can actually sit down and plan out what our next steps are. Because right now we only had to deal with that one Dilophosaur or whatever the heck that thing was. So we're doing good there. And at this point in the island, we shouldn't be dealing with much of anything. Okay, so we have 20 wood. It was 100 thatch. We have that. And I believe it was only like 70 fiber. So we should be good there. So we'll go craft all. Go into the inventory, and we'll put that down on option number 4. Yeah, I think that, like, what I like about games like Ark and stuff like that is it's super chill. Like, I can just sit here and hang out with you guys, talk to you, and there's less going on. Like, Overwatch, it's very difficult to keep up with chat because obviously there's a lot more going on constantly. And that's what I used to do. So actually, for those of you that might be newer, I used to actually create 7 Days to Die content and Apex Legends. That was actually the game I came from before Overwatch. And it's just kind of one of those things where I was like, you know, I knew that I wanted to connect with my community better. And I truly felt like the best way to do that was to have a game that I didn't have to worry about it as much when I wasn't fully paying attention. So that was something I worked on at one point, and it might be something I want to bring back. I've been considering it. It's part of, transparently, that's actually why I'm doing this whole week. Okay, so we needed 60 fiber, which we have, in order to make 6 ceilings. So we would need, what is that, 90 thatch, and 24 wood. So again, we're going to go back out and use the pickaxe on some trees, see what we can figure out here. I think we might even be able to do it on just one big tree. Okay, now that we've got our 200 weight, I'm going to start putting points into melee damage because that's going to be our primary means of self-defense for a while. I think I know who that was. Yeah, it was. That's funny. My brother liked my story about the fact that I was playing Ark. We used to play Ark. Or at least he would talk to me about playing Ark. We never really played together. I thought that'd be fun. We just never did get around to it. Okay, so if we wanted... Oh, I think we're missing some on the wood, but that's okay. Do we have the thatch and fiber for 6 of these? Yes. We just need to chop down a small tree, probably. Whoops. Cancel. Dang it. I don't know how to cancel stuff, apparently. Okay. Cool. My next plan of action would be to get a pterodon. Yeah, the flying ones. Not even going to try to spell that. A pteranodon, right? PT for short. Bolas and a club. And start whacking it once you land the bola. Then you can mass farm the tame's weight increasing. I learned how to play Ark on 1000X and 1000X servers. PvP ones. Oh, boy. Goodness. Yeah, it's well beyond my scope, that's for sure. Okay. So, inventory, crafting. We're going to craft 6 of these. 4. We can place that, and then we can just basically, once it's done, I can destroy it, right? Demolish, yeah. That's what I was trying to do. I mean, I don't know how to cancel, apparently, so I couldn't. Okay, well, we at least are encased here, and we can kind of chill. So we're doing good there. We're gonna get our melee damage to at least 150% before we stop spending money on it. Okay, so you said Ebola. Definitely want to do the arrows there. You said a pteranodon. It's not until apparently level 18. At least I'm assuming that's what that one is. Okay. Yeah, the club was the other one you said. Crop plots. We'll probably start spending the engrams on the wood. stuff at this point that will allow us to... Oh, here we go. And the ladder. And cementing paste. I know that's another one we're going to need. We have 19 still. That's fine. We can do that. And then we have 14 engrams. We'll do some... we'll start working on the hide, like, equipment here. Or, like, the gear. The whatever the wearable stuff is, anyway. So, in our inventory, we probably want to craft, I would just say, at least one more spear so we have a backup. I'd like to get the stuff for a bow, so let's work on that next. I need 50 fiber. I just want to be a little bit more defendable at range. I don't want to have to get too close because we don't have a lot of armor and stuff. At least that's my theory. I don't know if that's the right theory, but I'm sticking to it, man. I'm sticking to my bow. Okay, we have some seed. Okay. How many of these can we craft? Craft all of those. We'll put the bow on the 4th option here. Actually, we probably should put it on the 2nd, to be honest with you. Okay, and then if we wanted to repair these... Oh, we would need a piece of wood, I see. I was like, I thought you could repair stuff. You can. So is it E? Yeah, no. Repair, you actually have to click, okay. Cool. Alright, well, we have a shack. That's something. Let's do a little exploration. Let's go put some stuff away here. And we'll just kind of transfer everything except the arrows into there. And we'll go see what we can go mess around with here. There's a Pteranodon out there, but obviously we don't have the bola. Although, I guess... Would it be worth to try? Heck it, dude. We go get a bola. Let's see if we can get a Pteranodon early. Crafting. Bola. You need fiber, hide, stone, and thatch. So, hide, thatch. Do I not have any more stone? Yeah, we need a piece of hide and stone. Okay, melee damage. And we're gonna skip a ways down here. There we go. All right, let's see what we can do about eliminating something I can get some hide from. Oh, you seem to be our next. I almost feel bad. What is it? Is hide better from the axe, I think? I don't actually remember for sure. Okay. So, we are monsters. That's what we discovered just now. Okay. Craft a bola. Not Ebola, just to be clear. A bola. And then we need some wood. That's a parasaur. So we have a bola. Okay. There were some over here. What level are you? Okay, we gotta get back and eat something. Actually, just don't eat the narco berries. Is that a dodo? Okay. What is it? How do you consume? It's E to consume. Oh, it's the pickaxe for hide. Okay. Gotta give you food. And then we also need to get you some narco berries. Okay. So we need to get berries for me and narco berries for our pteranodon. Let's see. Got some narco berries. What the? Okay. Okay, we'll split the stack there. And then we will transfer all of that over here. And we have some narco berries. We're just gonna, let's see, where's my food? Okay. Wish I could just consume all of these. Just like stuff a handful in your mouth, you know? All right, let's go before he wakes up. Okay, so, okay, he's very unconscious. Pteranodon. I forget. Is it, in order to tame these, they need meat, right? Not cooked either. They prefer it to not be cooked. Right? Yeah, you just stay asleep. We'll figure you out in a minute. That thing looks like it'll kill me. We're not going to go over there. But I think we're just going to stay over here now. Okay. Let's chop down some of these trees here, get some wood so that we can start upgrading things. It is about to become nighttime. Oh, there's another pteranodon. Oh, it's pretty. More melee damage. We'll deal with engrams later. Oh, you're encumbered. Oh. Can I walk? Okay, I can walk slowly. Feels like I gotta play Chariots of Fire while I'm walking this encumbered. Can I even jump like this? Oh. Well, we'll get there when we get there. I feel like I'm talking to my kids. We'll get there when we get there. Oh. No, come on. Come on. Okay, I just can't quite make it. Okay, so we'll just, that should allow me to get in here. Okay, cool. So let's just transfer all that in. We'll transfer the wood in as well. Oh no, isn't that the Thurs, whatever the heck? Like, those things are actually horrifying to try and fight. Oh, you're eating something. Oh, you're taming. Let's go. Here, eat this. Okay. What are we naming our pteranodon, chat?
Terry.
Should we name him Twitch?
Terry.
Terry the pteranodon. Makes sense, actually. Okay. Tasty. Okay, well, that's all I worry about right now because we need food. Well, let's see. Do these dehydrate you? Oh, and will... Okay. Well, in that case, let's just eat a bunch of these. Seeing as these are apparently harmless. Oh, I'm already full. Okay, well, let's just stop eating those then. Put those back. And then... So we needed, what, thatch fiber, I'm sure, for what we want to craft. I'd love to get the walls upgraded. How many of these can I craft? What are we short on? Fiber.
Your brother.
Okay, so we need more fiber. We have plenty of wood and thatch, I believe, but we just need to go get more fiber. With it being so cold and stuff out, I figure we'll probably be camping out inside for the night. So we'll go check on our tame. And you can order them around without the saddle, I think, right? Name him Pope Francis. Yeah, rest in peace. Right, wasn't it Francis that just died? I know the Pope died. I just don't know his name. So I could be completely ignorant on that. What's up, Sticky? Good to see you, by the way. Okay. Crafting. Okay. More walls. Beautiful. Fantastic. So we've almost got all the walls taken care of. Let's light the fire here. We'll transfer some stuff in. Inventory. More melee damage. Alright, now let's mess with engrams for just a minute. We definitely want to have all the hide stuff so that as we get the hide to make them, we're good. A large storage box would also be helpful. Trike saddle. I am out of engrams. Oh, that's the raptor saddle. Crud, where is the pteranodon one? Level 38. Holy cow. Okay. We're a little ways off from that. I wouldn't mind making an actual torch. Flint, stone, wood. Okay, we are low on flint. Let's put out the fire there. Let's see if we can go get some more. Oh, dear Lord, I thought that was the thing. I was like, oh no, it's over for me. It's wraps. Oh, you're not. You're almost waking up. Here, eat some more of these. Continue to stay unconscious, I beg. Okay. I think flint. Oh, okay. So it is this for flint. Okay. Cool. We'll go ahead and chop up all these. I feel like... Yeah, the metal to turn it into iron later. Or metal ingot, whatever they call it in this game. It is very dark at night in this game. Let me go get you guys a torch here. Hang on. Torch. This parasaur keeps freaking me out. I keep thinking it's that thing. Alright. Keep taking care of these. We have some more weight that we can utilize here, so we may as well. Go ahead and do another melee damage point. We'll worry about what we're spending those points on later. Before we walk away here. He is getting a little too awake for my liking, so we'll whoa. Oh, hey! He is no longer... Okay, we decided Terry. But we gotta name him Terry with a P. Okay, so... Let's see. Behavior? Oh, sure. Okay. Behavior. Oh, okay. So he should follow me if I walk away from him right now by default. Okay. Exciting. Hey, Terry, you're right in my face here, bud. Wild male pteranodon. Well, we almost have you a friend, Terry. Hey, can you... Okay, so he'll just chill there. Do you have levels to spend? No. But we can go ahead and take the narcotics out of you, buddy. Alright. I mean, we have our first tame. We have Terry. And it's dark. And it's very, very dark outside. Okay. So let's figure out what we got. We should probably make more and finish upgrading all of the base to wood at this point. Oh, come on. Let me in. Jeez, I can't even walk through a doorway. Okay, some more walls. How many more walls do we need? We need, what, one more for the base level. 11 walls total. How much is all that needing? We need more wood. Guaranteed. But if we need 11 more, we need, what was that, 440 wood? We have 14. So, lacking there. We need a little bit of thatch too, but we'll get that from getting the wood out there. So, let's go ahead and go do that. Terry, you just chill out here. And it's very dark for you guys. This is like the problem I don't love about games like this. Is like, I can see okay because my monitor's brightness is not like lowest setting ever. But it is so dark in this game. It's true of 7 Days to Die as well. You know, Lidkey, I've actually heard that a lot of people are excited about Dragon Wilds. I need to repair it. I need a piece of flint. I know we have some in the base, so we'll just run back real quick. How are you doing, Lidkey? Everything going okay for you? Oh, we're running out of room. Yeah, honestly, everything's doing well. We're just taking things one day at a time, one thing at a time. Waiting on a phone call that unfortunately I'm thinking I won't get. So I'll have to make another one tomorrow. But, you know, just a one thing at a time, one day at a time kind of guy. You know? That's how we got to deal with it, yeah. So we still need more wood, but we don't need more thatch. So let's go ahead and make as many as we can. And that means we need 5 more at the end of all this. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay. So we have another point. One, two, three, four, 5. $200 wood. We have 16. So let's go chop down some more trees all. Should probably start putting points into things that would allow me to withstand the heat or the cold a little better. Is that a thing? I can only assume that's a thing. fortitude? Okay. Okay, we need to chop down probably one more tree here. All right. Now we are getting low on water. Can I turn up the gamma? No, unfortunately, that would be really bright for me. I don't have a way to... If I turn up the gamma, it would be disproportionately out of contrast to... I know how dark it is, though. I get that. That's one of my biggest pet peeves with games like this in general. It's like the only way really to fix that is to turn up the gamma, and I don't... I feel like there's better ways to handle that, but they just don't... No, none of the games really make that effort. Okay, 5 walls, eh? What am I missing? Thatch. Okay, melee is now at 150%, and then we'll move into fortitude. So 8. Oh no. Can I really not? Oh, that's annoying. See, this is another thing I don't really like about Ark. Is this. I've placed it up there, but I can't reach it. I guess we'll take that down later. That's annoying. Alright, so we need to make 3 more walls now. PT quick. PT. I can't ride him. Or are you saying... Oh, I see. There we go. Wait. Ah, well. It's up there now. So we needed more... No, you're good. Yeah, I can't ride him yet. You're fine. So we need 3 more walls. We have enough fiber. We do not have enough thatch. We don't have enough wood. So we need to go just get a little bit of thatch. And in the process, we'll get a little bit more wood. And then we should be able to come back. And we should be able to finish. Rachel. Good Lord. Oops. Hello again, Terry. Hello on. Oh, I think I had wood in my inventory still. Wait, no. Wait, what? How am I miscounting so badly? Why are none of you saying anything? That's actually the bigger question here. You're making me... You guys are making me troll. It's obviously your fault, chat. That's how it goes. What time is it in my country? It is currently 3 o'clock. Well, about to be 3 o'clock. You're starving? Oh. That'll at least temporarily stave off the hunger. Where? Okay. Okay, let's get back home. I think we have more berries. If not, we'll need to work on that. What did you decide to get for food, Jacketed you? Anything good? How many times has my character crapped himself in this stream alone? Anybody want to answer that question? All right. I just need a wooden door and a wooden door frame. So wooden door frame, we need more wood. Big surprise there. And then the wooden door, we also need more wood. So we need like 50. We have 14. Your settings are so low. What do you mean? Like the XP and stuff? Is that what you're saying? That should... When you gather stuff? Oh, yeah. No, I play on default settings. I just have my XP turned up. I don't play a lot of this game. This is just kind of like my first, like, experiment with it, you know? Seeing what the community that I already have built thinks of the game. So I've been thinking about introducing a second game to the channel, and I can go back and look over and see which one the community responded best to. So I'm, like, creating a vertical video from each of them to try that out. I'm creating a live stream to try those out, right? Like, it's just all experimental. Or just mental, mostly. Okay. What was that? Oh my. It's a trikey. We aren't going to deal with him right now. Okay, now we're going into Fortitude. We have a ton of engrams or enneagrams. Is it engrams or enneagrams? Enneagram is like your personality test, isn't it? Pretty sure I'm right on that. Terry, do you have any more levels to spend? Oh, you do. Here. More weight. Oh, you're doing really good on food. Nice. Okay. We're really just one piece of wood short. That really would be my luck, to be honest with you. Not a massive surprise at all. You unlock metal stuff, go to your engrams. Oh, yeah. I've played the game before, just to be clear. I know how to play Ark, generally. Don't forget to put stam on the bird, too, or you just spam stinberries on him. That's true. Okay. Door. Okay. Beautiful. Obviously, the foundations probably ought to be upgraded as well, but at the moment, I'm truly happy with where we are. In order to get... So what level are we? What level is my character? How do I... Level 22, okay. You could get a Parasaur saddle. That's the stimulant. That's all the irrigation stuff. We aren't worried about that at the moment. A preserving bin. Honestly, probably a good idea. Bookshelf. We have a large storage already, don't we? Where was that unlocked? I think we already did. Yeah, large storage box. We should probably make some of those soon. Anyway. Metal hatchet, the smithy, the refining forge. Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff here. The trank arrow. Wall torch. And then we've got... You can get the reforge and the smithy. For building supplies, like when you dragged the one door into your hotbar, you can just right or left click the building item in your inventory and it should exit the menu and you'll be in build mode. So you have to drag everything to your hotbar. Oh, okay. I actually don't know that I knew that. Thank you. Appreciate the tip on that. Okay. So another point. You said into stam. Yeah. Maybe just go back and forth on weight and stamina on these guys. Well, I'm doing good here. I'm just trying to think what we should move on to next. It probably wouldn't hurt to start actually crafting some of this stuff that we can craft. Like trank arrows and stuff. We have to get the narcotics. Narcotic, I think you have to make in the mortar and pestle. Which means we need more hide and stone. I'm 90% certain we don't have any hide. Oh, wait, we do actually have some hide and some stone. Can I make a thing? What are we missing? Stone, okay. I got you to reinstall Ark. Did I really? I'm sorry? You're welcome. I'm not really not really sure which one to tell you. The heck is that all the way over there? Thing looks terrifying. It's huge. Both work depending on how your finals go. Fair enough. Oh, I'm getting more flint than stone. I think that if I use an axe, I'll get more stone than flint, right? Okay, there we go. Watch, make sure I don't fill up my inventory to where I can't walk. Go ahead and run back to the base here real quick. It's been kind of cool seeing what the community I've already built has been excited about the most. Unsurprisingly, I think that Stadium was probably my best day, but I don't really see Stadium as an additional game to Overwatch. It's just a subset of Overwatch in a lot of ways to me. Those trilobites, there should be a few in the water to the left of out your door, have silica and black pearls. And those are like for oil and stuff later, I think, right? Do I remember that right? I remember them being important, but... Okay, we have another point. We'll go into Fortitude again. What did we unlock? Okay, first off, when we go into the winter biome. Definitely unlock the metal tools. I want to get a preserving bin going and a large storage. So let's work on those next. So the storage bin, what does that require? Okay, we aren't going to worry about that yet. Let's do the large. Or I guess the preserving bin is what I was talking about. The preserving bin is like a fridge, right? It's not a fridge. There's another thing you can use where you use like spark powder, and if I remember right, it kind of cools everything like a fridge. Might even be a fridge, to be honest with you. Fiber, thatch, and wood. Fiber, thatch, wood. Do we have enough to make the large... No, doesn't look like it. Where is it? Okay, we're missing some wood. No big deal. Let's go chop down a tree. Oh, this uses the spark powder? Oh, okay. Good to know, Jacketed You. Thank you for the tip on that. As far as the trilobites and stuff go. Okay, so then we can make a preserving bin as well. Good. The fridge runs off regular electricity, so this is the thing that I was thinking of. Okay. Got it. More fortitude. What did that unlock? Stone. Okay. Starting to get to a place where stone stuff's going to start showing up. That's good. Oh, really? Stay over there. Stay over there. The door, the desk is coming down. I don't want it to smack her in the head. She probably wouldn't like that very much. Hi, Brindley. She's looking at the desk like, what the heck? Guys, it's moving. Not right now, baby, but I will say hi to you in a little bit. I'm going to stop streaming an hour early so we have some time, okay? Okay. You having num-nums? Are you? Nice. Okay. Doom da doom 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 da doom 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 da doom doom. Okay. So it's place. We'll go ahead and see if we can. And then wait, what? Oh, the mortar pestle. How do I pick it up? There we go. Okay, I forgot about the fact that the mortar and pestle was over there. We'll put the storage up against this wall anyway. That actually makes more sense. Hi, sweet girl. Hey, Brinley. Daddy, I can't really play right now, okay? We'll do that after stream is over. Put the storage the other wall. Oh, put like the preserving bin over here. Like this. Maybe you meant. Oh, that's true. I could turn it the other way. So pick up. I know you can turn it afterward, but my OCD. Yeah, and then I could do more of them that way. I see what you're saying. Okay, we'll put the preserving bin over here. It's a much smaller box than I thought it was. Okay, so, and that's probably where we want to put stuff like berries and meat. So we're gonna need spark powder, and the spark powder you just put in here, as I recall. So that way makes it's in the mortar and pestle, I think. Okay, so we need stone and flint. Oh, that's right. You have to transfer it over to it. Oh, okay. Starting to remember how to do this. It's been a while, but I'm starting to remember. Okay. So let's start putting everything else in this bigger container for now. Yeah, there it goes. See, now it's actively cooling. Yes, I do remember this. Okay. Okay. Get that out of there. Let's go ahead and demolish the box. And we'll just put everything in there. Okay. Terry, anything more for me, my friend, my colleague? Another point into stamina for you, my boy. Okay. Well, we are going to do a little exploration. Don't know if that's going to be a good thing, but we're sure going to try. Because we really need to get the hide stuff figured out. Is it... I forget. Is it hide for... I want to say it's... Build a bed. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. I forgot about that. What do I need for that? Whoops. Pick for hide. Oh, so I was right on that. Okay. Fiber and hide. So we need... I don't remember if we have any hide at the base, so we probably don't. Honey, I had those on the charger. Make sure they at least got some charge. Hang on. Thank you for grabbing them from her. Yeah, they have nearly 100% charge on the case. Thanks, babe. Fiber and hide. Okay. Sorry. It's the axe. Oh, it's the axe that gives you more hide. Okay. Gosh, I am not working today. I am not either. Although, if you ask my haters, I never work. I just play video games all day. Smile. Drink a little water here. Probably eat some of the berries as well. Not those ones. Not trying to knock myself out. Okay. Is there anything else I can kill? I'm really not seeing any like dodos or... And that side of the island I know gets more intense. Oh, and these turtles are not aggro, but like they are really bad when you do aggro them. Oh. What is that? We have a parasaur, a couple of turtles. Oh, a dodo! There we go. I'm so sorry. You are about to meet your demise. Craft some bolas? What for? What's that shiny thing out on the water? Uh-oh. Where are you going? Oh, you're the thief. Oh? All right, time to kill you with an axe. Guess we better make some more spears, huh? Flint and wood, which I have at the base. Oh, wonder why he didn't spit at me then. He just kind of stared at me. What up, homie? You're a big boy. Can you get out of the way? You spit too. Run away. Run away? That's a really pretty pteranodon. Would make a great spouse for Terry. Alright, you got more levels yet? No, not yet. Okay. With a bola, you can tame or kill the parasaur, that other four-legged animal, for a lot of hide. Or to farm berries and thatch. Okay. I do need hide. Oh, I had some. Yeah, I do need to upgrade the floors. Why is that an issue though? I mean, besides the OCD part that's kicking in now, but okay, that's the bed. I just stick that right there. Perfect. Okay. Because if they get destroyed, things supported by them will crumble. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, standard foundational type stuff. Flint and wood. Okay. Let's craft like 5. 6 seems like a weird number to craft. Friendly, what's the matter, babe? Friendly. Arthur, stop. Sorry, Chad, hang on. I had a little bunch of chaos going on in the room. Another point into fortitude. We unlock anything good? Not anything that like good right now. Like, you know, these things will be good later. Crossbow does more damage and stuff, as I recall, but it still uses like the arrows and stuff, right? And the pike obviously is a really good replacement for the spear. Okay. So let's see. We need to get the smithy. We need to upgrade the floors. Let's start with the floors. Let's start with the floors. We're starting to put a lot of stuff in here. We probably need to start with the floors. Can we go straight from thatch to stone? If I have them unlocked, which I don't, but I can unlock them. There's a reinforced door, I think, right? There we go. Metal tools first. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Yes, you can go straight from thatch to stone included. Okay, so I can do the stone foundations. Let's do those. Just skip a step here. So we need, what's that, 480 stone? That's a lot of stone. And then we need 180 thatch and 240 wood. We need wood, we need stone, we need thatch. Okay, we need literally everything. Got it. Okay. And off we go. We're, as my mom's friend would say growing up, we're off like a fart in a whirlwind. Depending on how fast we were going, it was also you're off like a herd of turtles. Refining forge too. Yeah, we got to do the smithy and the forge thing, which might be the smithy. I forget what they're called now. Excuse me, Triceratops, dude. Just gonna jump in here real quick. Hope you don't mind. Grab a drink real quick. Oh, what is this? Just a smaller pile of stuff. Nothing different? Okay. Oh, we need thatch and wood. Hold on. That'll do. Sure why I just moved. Must have pushed the button. I didn't even realize. We are getting very close to encumbered here, so let's go ahead and just run back to base with what we've got. What are we? So for the stone foundations. Oh my goodness. Well, are we really that low on the stone side of things? I feel like we got so much more. I feel like we do actually need another tame to start grabbing more materials and going further with it. So we probably do want to work on... I want to tame a Triceratops. And I know that you don't want to bowl of those because I don't think that actually even works. You kind of have to like trank arrow them, right? Metal tools are just that much better. Okay. So it kind of sounds like maybe instead of worrying about the stone foundations, maybe do wood foundations so they aren't thatch, and then move on to getting like the oh, whatever they're called, the like the smithy and stuff like that. Maybe that's better. That way we can get those tools. Okay. So let's do that. 11 out of 80 wood. So we need, if we want to make 6 of these, we need a little more thatch. We do have enough fiber. So we need to get to the point where we have a lot more wood. Yeah, my luck would be, because you just said don't lead any aggroed animals back to your home. Somehow I would tick off the wrong kind of animal. Oh, you hit that. Wow. Well done, sir. Can I see, please? I just want to look. Thank you. All right. What was I doing? Shoot. Oh, we were chopping down trees. My ADD kicked in. Get these smaller trees out of the way. Oh, I thought I ticked this guy off. I was like, uh-oh. What's up, Joel? Welcome back, homie. Get the fortitude 10, and then we'll stop spending points on it. Okay. We're still a few levels off. Evening to you as well. Uh-oh. It is as I feared. Will that allow me to move? Nope. We're gonna have a long way to walk. You okay? I'm doing okay. I'm just a little distracted today. I've got some stuff going on, personal life stuff that just juggling bits and pieces. We'll have to run back for that. Yeah, there's been some stuff, personal life stuff going on that is weighing on me a bit. Not all of it bad. I would say there's a fair amount of it that's more than stressful, though. So, just been trying my best to not let it get to me. And truthfully, I'm really bad about that kind of stuff. Like, you guys people can tell, like, whenever I'm not fully myself, I do not hide that very well. Which, I mean, I think as a creator is actually a good thing. It gives the community a good read on you, you know? Oh, don't follow me. No, don't follow. Okay, I think that was the right whistle. Okay, we had another stack of wood over this direction somewhere. Excuse me, sir. Okay. You. Here somewhere, I thought. Am I blind? I'd hate to lose out on 100 wood, but I've actually already forgotten where it was. Keep hearing my daughter out of the like just outside my headphones roaring. I don't think she's seeing the dinos. I think she's just roaring. Can relate to the stress, man. Hope everything's going in the right direction anyway. It is, I think. I hope. Oh, there it is. I think it is. Oh, we're starving. Quick, berries. That'll at least stave off the hunger for a moment. Clear off the beach a bit. Sorry that you can relate to the stress, man. I really wish that I could say you didn't. You know, that'd be much better, I think, overall. But also, stress is like one of those things that helps you to appreciate the good times in life a little bit more. That's what I'm realizing more and more is when you stress, yes, it sucks, but like, whoops. Eat one of those. Did not mean to do that. I think that stress in life just kind of, like I said, it helps you really establish when things are good versus when they're bad. And for me, with like the current stress we're dealing with, you know, the doxing is obviously part of it. Although oddly, it's quieted down in the last little while, which in a way is unsettling, which is again weird. But there's that. You know, we had some other stuff going on that I won't talk about on stream right now, but it's some other stuff that definitely affected the family in a greater way. So it was something that, like, it's just hard to wrap my head around it fully. That's all. I don't really know if I can get much more into it than that, nor would I want to. Nope. Maybe don't over encumber myself here. And then let's see, 6. Where's the oh, there it is. How many can I craft? 2? What am I missing? Oh, the wood. Okay. So that should allow for 4 to be crafted. Okay, can I not make another one? Oh, I can, yeah. And then we have 10 points into fortitude. We have melee damage at 150%, and weight is at 200. Probably health would be the next thing to throw some points into. Let's see. Still not at the right level for the Pteranodon saddle, which is fine. Okay, so we are just missing a little bit more wood to finish out the foundation pieces. Let's go ahead and go do that real quick. And then we're going to work on getting the stuff for like the refining forge, the smithy, and then we'll be able to move into the iron tools and weapons, which would be really helpful as well. And hopefully my guy will stop crapping his pants quite as much. Uh-oh. Not again. Okay. We'll eat all that up. Nice. Okay, now the foundation, the final one, and we can move on to the next project, which is exciting in and of itself. Okay, more health. Pteranodon saddle? No, I think it was level 38. Yeah, it's right there. Okay. Hey, Ray. Is anybody else home right now? Okay. I just keep seeing it going off and realize Nicole was in here, so. Okay, put all that in there. Now, let's move on to the next thing, which would be the smithy and the refining forge. I think you have to do one before the other. I don't remember which is which. Metal ingots, so yeah, you need to do the refining forge first. Fiber, flint, hide, stone, wood. Fiber, flint, hide, stone, wood. Do we have the ability to craft one? We're down on hide and stone. We have the rest of the stone. We do need more hide. So I was instructed that crafting a bola, which would be stone, thatch, and fiber, and then basically killing a it would be basically a way to get a bunch more hide. So let's go see if we can find one real quick. Did you quit Overwatch? No, No, I've tossed around the idea for a while, Jetski, of taking a 2-week break for the first and last week of each season. And I just kind of got to the point where I realized it's done a lot for my mental because of how much I grind that game. So that's all. Oh, we're back on the starving situation. Hold on. We probably just need to actually, like, make some actual food when we get back. Instead of just, like, snacking on the berries. that should be sufficient for what we were going to do there. Let's go stop by the water here and drink up. I think a lot of people thought I was quitting Overwatch, which is really interesting. I mean, I didn't really do the best job communicating that I was going to take 2 weeks away from the game and that it was a temporary thing. But that's probably not really anybody's fault but mine. But I do think it's interesting that that's what a lot of folks jumped to, you know. And this isn't a criticism of you, by the way, Jetski. It's just an observation. I think a lot of people thought what you thought, so it's not just you. Oh, yeah, the narco berries in there as well. Okay. So, in the case of the fact that we are fairly hungry, let's take the smaller stacks of the edible berries, and we'll just eat these up real quick. That'll at least get us back to a place of being able to not have to worry about our food quite as much. Okay, so now it was the refining forge we were working on. Fiber, flint, hide, stone, wood. Fiber, flint, hide, stone, wood. Refining forge on the way, boyos. If I can set it right here, I don't know how large it is. I will set it here. Oh, wait, that's right. Press this button. Nice. Okay. So now we need to get the metal and put the wood and the metal into the refining forge, I think. Do you just light the fire, or do you have to craft stuff? Truthfully, I don't remember. Unrefined resources in this to refine them. I truly don't remember if I can... Okay, cool. Yeah, you just have to light the fire. So it's 2 metal resource per 1 ingot. So we're going to have... Now, this is a goated game for sure. For sure. Totally agreed. So those smooth rocks over by the water, as I recall, are some of the best resources early for, like, early metal. Does the pickaxe or axe give you an advantage of getting metal out of these? I don't remember that being the case one way or the other. I would think the pickaxe, but I don't know. This tool's gonna break. Okay. What do we need? Some wood and thatch. So we gotta... The axe might. Okay. I think I can get thatch after punching it. Okay. We should be able to get more thatch with that as well to repair the axe. How many hours in Ark? I don't know. Let me look. $62. I didn't get super into Ark. The one game that I got into super heavily that's like this is 7 Days to Die. I'll tell you how many hours I have in that. I'm pretty sure I have close to 2K. Yeah, 1,870 hours in 7 Days to Die. And truthfully, if the community really enjoyed me watching that after this result of the experiment is kind of over, I may actually go back to that pretty quickly. Rookie numbers? Oh, for sure. Ark was a game that I just never really got into too heavily because I felt like there was, like, it wasn't as much fun to me personally as things like 7 Days to Die or even Minecraft. I just had more fun in those games generally. But I've also been told that by a lot of people that the only real way to enjoy Ark at a high level is on a server. And I'm a big advocate for the idea that if you can't enjoy a game like these in a solo scenario, you can only enjoy it in a multiplayer. That's just weird to me. Always been consistently big on that. 35 days? What do you mean? Oh, is that how many hours that turns into? That almost 2K hours on 7 Days to Die? Okay, let's go put more. Whoops. Transfer that in. That'll at least give us some more of that. Okay, so then we want to make the smithy, right? This thing. 5 metal ingots, 20 hide, stone, and wood. You have 35 days on Ark? That is a lot. Holy. When you have to measure your hours in a game by days because it makes more sense to people, that is, you have a problem. In some worlds, we would call that an addiction. I accidentally put some berries in there that have been rotting away. Okay. And then we'll... Can we sneak that? Okay, so what if we just did... Is it R? Okay, we'll just stick it here then. I'm not that worried about it. It seems like it's got to have a big gap from the wall. Very much was an addiction, fair. It's a hatchet. That's right. So 8 metal ingots for the hatchet. You probably want to do the metal pick, I would think, first, though. Although I think we'll be able to do both. May as well put that out. Get the charcoal. Yeah, we should actually be able to do either close to or in fact both. I don't remember. So it'd be either way. I know we want to start with a pick. So iron, hide, and wood. Oh, we need 10 hide. Are we really almost at a hide again? Holy cow. Okay, so let's grab the hide back out. We'll make a bola. Stone, fiber, thatch. Keep feeding those forges. Yeah, I gotta go over to the iron, right? Like, I don't have much more. I'm realizing I need more hide as well. You have about 200 days on Ark? Holy crap. That is kind of insane, if I'm being honest with you. Okay. Get Terry's stamina up above 200. Okay, so we needed... Okay, we need to go find a parasaur. Or just something that is killable for hide, even if it's another pteranodon, to be honest with you, that'd be fine. Oh, this poor guy is just stuck. He's been here forever. I forgot about that guy. Time again. May not hurt to see if we can find something else. There is a pteranodon over there. Stamina is getting low. Let's slow myself down a minute. There we go. Cool. Let's head back to base here. Ideally, we grab some more of this iron here, but I feel like there's piranhas in the water. Oh. Deal with the piranhas. I'm getting anxious being near the water. Did get a little bit more iron. Or the metal, I guess. Metal ingot. Or not, no, they aren't the ingots till they're done. So just metal ore? Metal. Metal? We have more metal. Okay, how are you doing? No more points there. That's okay. We're gonna just hop up in here. Okay, starting to get back into that place where it's getting... light the fire. Whoops, get the stone out of there. Alright, so we got more hide. I don't remember what we were still needing in here. It was just the hide, I think. So now we should be able to go pickaxe. Nice. Hatchet. What are we missing? One more iron, or one more metal ingot. No big deal. So I guess we'll put that in there. Get a hatchet crafting. And then we'll transfer these out as well. Oops. Didn't realize I was still in the typing menu there. Drop that. Alright, we're on to iron tools. It's a big step in the right direction, eh? Oh, I forgot you could go third person. My character looks so silly. Ooh. All right. Well, we did make a lot of progress. I would like to make like a wall torch though. Unless those require iron, which... Oh, I don't know if I actually unlocked those or not. Wait, I did. Oh, you have to craft... Oh, yeah, that's way more expensive than I wanted to be. Never mind. We will not be doing that. Okay. Shush, Terry. Everything's fine, bud. That one piece all the way up there, bro. Okay. So, nighttime is a little sketchy still. Probably aren't quite in the place to do anything with that. Can we make the pike yet? Or what are we missing for it is probably the better question. 10 metal ingots. Yeah, we're definitely not in the place to start doing that yet. We have 1 metal ingot. We need 9 more. So we are well behind in that way. What's the crafting skill do? Does that make it faster to craft things or cheaper or what? I don't really know. I think we'll put this point in movement speed. The heck? Okay. You know, we're gonna make this the stopping point for today, I think. I'm happy with the progress we made. I was gonna be done in about 10 minutes anyway. This just gives me a couple extra minutes to throw together a script and put together a video for you guys. Just playing Ark again was basically the TLDR of the whole thing. But thank you guys so much for being part of it today, man. This whole week has been really cool to see who shows up when I'm not playing the game that everybody knows me for. So it's really neat. You start to get an idea of like who your core community is. It's not that the rest of the people who just watch my Overwatch content aren't the community. It's just that they aren't the core, very, very core portion of it that you guys are. So thank you for being part of it. I do appreciate it. I'll catch you guys hopefully tomorrow if you guys have some time. I'm going to be playing Apex Legends. And I'm telling you right now, You do not want to miss that one. Apex Legends is a game that I think I almost have 1,000 hours in. Let me pull up EA and I'll tell you. I will tell you how many hours I have if you give me just a moment though, because that one's another really high contender for a lot of hours in. We have 945 hours. So yeah, nearly 1,000 hours in it. Definitely one you're not going to want to miss out on. I hope to be able to see you tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. Central Time. And until then, this is Gaming for Hope. I'm signing off.